My mic is on? Okay. So first of all, sorry for my English, I'm not really good, and I'm really stressed. Okay. First of all, congratulations on your wedding. And I have a question for all the cast. Do you have a favorite season between 1 to 6?
Mine's probably season 1.
Yeah. Mine too. I think I don't know, it's very nostalgic. It was a really big thing, a part of my life, a change in my life. So season 1 for me, but not for you probably.
Yeah, you were there. You love watching season 1.
I love season 1. I love watching. Season 6 I thought has been really cool. Yeah, I really like season 6. Yeah, thank you.
Hello, thank you for being here. My question is for Eliza and Bob, because you've both been on Australian TV show. I want to know what's the difference between an Australian TV show and an American TV show.
Money. Yeah, look at the industry in Australia is pretty small, so yeah, just the scale of it, obviously, and the reach of American shows. I don't know. I don't want to, just the Australian industry, because that's where we've come from and that's where we kind of learned our trade. But yeah, there's just a level at which they operate in the States and in Canada that's quite different from what we have, and that's in terms of the equipment they can have, the size of the crew.
Yeah, the scale of it. Just when I got to set on the 100 for the first time, it was my first time on an American set, and it was just like I couldn't believe how huge it was and how many crew there were, and it was just like wow. Yeah.
Hello.
My question is mainly for Eliza. Sorry, Bob and Tasya. But well, this is a question kind of personal for me because it touched me so much. I just want to know how are the children of the Kotao school?
Oh, they're doing really well. It's going really well. Yeah, but our classes are expanding. We're building new classrooms, and just. The kids seem to be thriving, so yeah, I just can't wait to get over there again and see them. Yeah.
Hi.
Good day.
First, congratulations.
Thank you.
And my question is, what was the most harder scene to do mentally and physically?
I mean, I think for me, one of the hardest scenes was the first episode of season 4. Remember when I had to pull the knife up because it was 35 degrees Celsius and I was covered in fur. Just so dehydrated, and so physically I just remember I need to get through this day, and I was just buckled in, so it took
I smashed it though.
That was a tough time, but
yeah, I spent 1 day in isolation clothes, and that was horrible. So I would look at you and Zach and just be like, that is terrible.
And we have a whole army there too, and remember they kept on running out with all those umbrellas.
Oh, the tennis balls? And that's when there was the crane?
Yeah.
That day?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was brutal.
And everybody had ice bags pinned to the inside of their outfits. But yeah, I think emotionally one of the hardest days. I mean, the first one was definitely the scene where Hector tells Bellamy that Octave is dead. Which turns out not to be.
I was just thinking of that too. Now cry. Yeah.
Okay. And then this year too, there was the bar scene where Echo's walking the line between she's talking about her backstory. That was like a bit of a tightrope for me to walk this year. So those ones for me.
Do you want to go? Yeah, I don't. Yeah.
I'm trying to think. There's just been. I mean, as you know, there's been a lot of emotional stuff on the show, and a lot of physical stuff. I mean, physically, that my fight with Anya was like it was probably the most fun as well as like the most challenging physically. You would probably, I mean, you've been hung upside down, you've been...
Yeah, I've had some horrible days, that's for sure. I love being hung upside down. I think you were there.
That was my first day at work.
That was shocking. The whole torture sequence is really bad. But, in terms of hard days, I can't really talk too much about it, but the days where I was directing and performing were probably the hardest ones. Yeah.
And you did it like a champ.
Yeah, you did.
So my question is, out of all the characters, which one do you relate to the most?
Probably Monty, because he hasn't really murdered millions of people. Yeah. Probably. Someone asked me earlier today, what do you think your characters would be like here in real life? And I'd be like, they'd be in jail. That's where they're. That's about it. Sorry. There you go.
I like that. Yeah, I'm going to steal your answer. That's a good one.
Can we pass it down the line?
Yeah, pass it down the line. I think that's perfect.
I'm going to kidnap that one.
And just Chris is just the best.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You want to be Chris Larkin.
yeah.
I do.
Yeah.
Dear Diary.
Thank you.
So first of all, thank you so much for being here. It means a lot to the fans that you would come here for us. So there's something I really love about this show. I find too often on TV, characters are defined by their gender or sexuality. It takes a central role in their development. Whereas the 100 does the exact opposite of that. Characters are defined by their talents, their flaws, the decisions they make. And I think that's so important in advancing women's rights and LGBT rights. And
also representation of different communities as well. So
yeah, and so my question basically is, how do you view your role as actors in this show in advancing those rights?
Say that again, sorry.
I mean, in terms of advancing those rights, you can highlight these things in social media. Obviously, we can't change policy, which would be great if we could. But the fact of the matter is, the show is in the future, and where those things no longer really are barriers, which is a great thing, in terms of race or religion. That's the perfect thing about sci-fi, is to be able to show you a world where these barriers are broken down. In terms of what we do in advancing those kind of the rights. We all believe in equality, and I think we try and spread that online. I can't write policy, but I'd love to be able to change a lot of things, for sure.
I concur. Yeah. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Hi. My question is, if you had a chance to put a musical episode on the 100, would you do it, and why?
I just don't think it goes.
I mean, Jason tries to do it. Like, I think didn't Jasper sing? And Murphy sing?
Oh yeah.
You can sing for this drink or the necklace thing.
Yeah.
I mean, I think Jason tries to infuse it. He's got a very eclectic collection of music. But yeah, I don't think Bellamy sings. He might try sing.
To a beat. I don't know what song. I don't know. I
I mean, I don't know what song. I think like I don't know many musicals, but I feel like Little Orphan Annie is like, you know, Echo is just like solo, rolling around like, you know, no family, just rolling through life.
Thank you guys.
Thank you.
Hi. I wanted to ask how all these new changes in season 6 are going to affect your character development.
Sorry, what was that?
Sorry. With everything that happened in season 6, how will it change your characters?
Well, mine's a kind of a special case, as there are 2 different ones that I'm playing.
I mean, like how has will Clarke change? I mean, you can't really get into it because the season's not over.
Yeah. But I think, you know, I can't. I can't really, you know. No.
We still want to keep that top. And even for you as well, like what happens with Echo is very like, it's kind of like wait and see, you know, kind of stuff.
It's tough that the season's continuing so late.
It'd be great if the season was over and we could tell you.
Yeah, sorry, love.
We're still trying to keep that job.
Changes though, yeah.
You look amazing, by the way.
Yeah.
That's a great outfit. Well done.
Okay, so the question is, I know Bob, you already answered this, and Tommy got it, but if you could say one word for the whole day, what word would it be?
The whole day?
Today?
Like for today?
Yeah, just say, I know your answer last time was coffee, I don't know if you changed it.
Oh, right. Yeah, I've actually stopped drinking caffeine. But it might be coffee again because of that. I haven't done a con in a while, so I'm a little bit tired.
Can I say 3?
You know what? We could all say the one that you want to say. If you want to say 3, we can make a sentence for you. Okay.
Welcome to the conspiracy.
Okay. Joie
de
vivre.
Welcome to the It's nice to have you over here. You didn't have to be over here. The place.
It's great. That feels better.
It does.
Oh my God. Thanks for coming over, Tass.
It's over.
I'm very nervous.
Me too.
Hi, I'm Michael. First of all of you are awesome in the 100. I have a different question for all of you. So, Bob, my first question for you is, since you're like half Filipino, my question is, what is your favorite Filipino dish? And my second question to Eliza is, what is your favorite Clarke Lexa scene? And for Tasya, what is the one thing you love about Echo and why?
Well, that'd be adobo. And a lot of you haven't had it before, but it's bloody delicious.
There are so many. And it's so long ago. What's my favorite? What's your favorite Clarke Lexa scene?
The first time that we met.
What's that? Yeah, actually, you know what? Shooting that episode was pretty amazing, and getting to work with Alicia for the first time was like, we didn't know yet where we were going, but I was like, oh, what a breath of fresh air! Like, she was so natural and good. So that's a good one. I'm gonna go with that. Thank you.
I think with Echo, I mean, there's 2 things I admire about her. One is her resilience. And the other is when she has her family, her chosen family, she will defend them to the death. And so there was like that moment where Bellamy walks in and she just stands up and she's like, when do we go to war? We're gonna, mess these people up, like, let's do it. So she's really, really loyal to and protective of, the people that she cares about.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And there is something that I forgot to mention. If anyone is mobily challenged and you want to ask a question, I know a lot of you are up front, so you can just raise your hand and we can get a microphone to you so you can ask your questions. Okay. And we're going back to Tamara's side.
Hi, how are you? So if you were trapped on a desert island, which character and which actor from the show would you want to be trapped with?
That's easy. Chris Larkin.
Character, we would probably want Monty, wouldn't we? Or would we want...
We? Oh, well, yeah, well, I guess...
Well...
Individually,
I
would take Monty. He's super resourceful and not aggressive.
And he's not aggressive.
Yeah.
And he's smart.
And I would take my wife as the actor.
My husband.
So,
no, I'll take your wife too.
She's on fire.
Maybe we're neighbors.
Fine, I'll be there with Chris. I feel like having a doctor would be good. So I might go with
Abby?
Lincoln.
Jackson?
Yes. That's my choice.
Yeah, he's not aggressive. He's a doctor.
Yeah. Those are the two things that you
you don't want to start it. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, you don't want to get certified, yeah. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi, which of your character flaws do you most dislike or dislike having to portray?
Oh, it's changed over the years, definitely. I think in the beginning I hated Bellamy's cockiness, but it was fun to play. I didn't hate portraying it. Now there's this level of self-loathing that I'm tired of playing.
Yeah, I think, it's hard. I think Clarke's so bloody hard on herself, and that's hard for me, because I'm like, you're doing the best you can, lady. So that can be hard for me to portray sometimes, because I'm like, hang on, guys, give her a break. Yeah. With Josephine, it's all just so fun.
That was really fun. Like,
she's deliciously evil.
Watching you on set, like, just having a really fun time with Josephine.
Oh, I love it.
All the rapping and like,
yeah,
it was
great.
amazing. Yeah. I think I just wish that Echo could kind of laugh a bit more freely,
No one laughs on this show.
That's true, except for Josephine. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi guys, I have a special request if you don't mind. I'm a 51-year-old high school teacher, a big fan of the 100, and my students make fun of me, telling me that I'm way too old to be watching the 100. If you don't mind, I'm filming this. From the stars of the 100, what is your response to my students?
I actually think our demographic is your age. There's a massive demographic of old sci-fi fans. So from Battlestar Galactica, you guys are absolute loyal fans. So yeah,
You're a cool
we can tell them
teacher,
that. You were there before then, mate. You can tell them that. Yeah, he was a hipster. He's been one forever. What do you teach? Oh, sorry. Ethics, yeah. Oh, it's a good show.
Yeah, so thank you all for being here. I really love the last answer. It's a surreal experience after watching you for 6 years to have you here in person, so this is awesome. My question has to do with some of the characters that are not here. I just wanted to know, in terms of working with the Octavia character and working with the Murphy character, Is Octavia really blood Reina when you work with her? And is Murphy really a jerk when you work with him?
Oh yeah,
Richard's the biggest.
Absolutely love Richard. Absolutely love Marie. But you know, like any of us performers, I don't know if it's true for you guys, but when you are in the zone, it's like you do embody some of that character. So you can be forgiven if you. I mean, I don't know. I definitely was quite hot-headed season 1. You know, but no, they're not like their characters at all. None of us really are.
Yeah. Yeah, thank you.
Hi, what is your favorite character?
Of our show or in any show?
The 100 or in general?
100.
You know what? I really loved Jaha. He went to like this other plane of crazy. I loved it. I loved what Isaiah did. Watching him on screen was just a bloody joy. He's just a monster. So, yeah, I really enjoyed watching Jaha's demise and become Moses and get delusional. It was beautiful.
Good answer. I'm really loving Russell in the new season. I don't know if you've seen it. But yeah, JR, just working with JR as well, he's bloody phenomenal. Yeah.
I love working with JR, I love Russell. I mean, I love so many different characters on the show, so it's kind of difficult to pick, you know. I love... Oh yeah, she'd be great this year.
I just said Amori. I really like this season.
Yeah, Amori's great. I love John and Maury. The storyline this year is really fun, so I'll say that for now.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi.
Right.
Well, first of all, I'd like to say I love you guys. You guys are amazing. And my question's for all of you. So I was wondering if you would pick the 100 villain, who would you be?
If we were a villain in the 100?
Yeah, who would you pick?
It's really hard. Like, I think it's a matter of perspective.
Yeah.
Because I think Clarke's a hero, but everyone thinks he's a villain.
Yeah.
So, yeah, depends on which side of the fence you sit. I mean, Bellamy's a bit of a villain too.
I would love to play Jaha.
And I would love for you to play Jaha. Bring him back. As Tass.
Is
he a villain though?
No. I would love to play Josephine.
It's fun. Yeah,
I mean, it's all
she's a
relative,
villain.
so it's...
Ish. No, it's tricky.
It is.
Who's your favorite villain?
I really liked Murphy as a villain in season 1.
Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, I don't know. It's funny because we kind of all go into that world and then come out of it. Dante. Oh, but he was
such a sweet man.
He didn't really want to be that evil.
No one wants to be that evil. Like, if you have a character that's just pure villain for no reason, that's boring. And the show doesn't do that, so...
Yeah.
Hi. So what do you think of the plot progression and change from like season 1, a bunch of teenagers going down to Earth after 100 years, to like you guys moving on to this alien planet?
Well, sorry, what was that?
Thoughts on the plot progression is like where we went from season 1 to 6?
Copy that.
Yeah. I'm going to shut up because I've been talking too much.
No, I feel like, I don't know. I feel like you're perfect to handle this question.
Okay, well, look, the thing is, I mean, the show is very, very much plot-driven. I'd say so more than it is character-driven. There is the beauty of what the writers can do on our show is create new worlds, but still keep true to the characters within it. it's like they reinvent the wheel every season. So for us, it's kind of a joy, and I can only speak for myself, but to step on the new sets and see where we're going, and just kind of go along that roller coaster as well, and try and do justice to what they've done and what they've written. So, you know, I think Jason and the writers team kind of just keep steamrolling, and we just try and keep up and keep, you know, like even see this season, reading scripts and being like, well, if I can't really keep up with it, how's the audience going to do it? But I'm probably a little bit duller than you guys, so yeah. I think it's written amazingly in terms of plot.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Agreed. Don't stop talking, it's great. It makes so much sense.
Yeah, I mean, I think especially after season 5, my biggest curiosity was how they were going to come back in season 6 and how they're going to keep it fresh and how they're going to keep it new and also kind of tied together all the history that we love with the characters and all, you know, like the icons and or like imagery or whatnot. Like you see, I don't know how many people have all seen season 6 yet, so I don't really want to get into it too much. But it was really brilliant. I thought how they tied in like a completely new theology, a new world, and new people, and you know, characters and all these storylines, and yet it was still connected to everything that the foundation that they had laid before. So I think, you know, Jason and the writers just really do a great job. So yeah.
Hi, I was wondering if you guys had anything coming up other than the 100 project.
Plants and trees.
Yeah, you've had some stuff.
I did a independent action film in March for 2 months.
Cool?
Break even.
Break even?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember you working on it. We didn't really get too much of it.
Texting you guys and being like, I can't wait to tell you all about this after. Especially because you had directed last season, and so I was really curious to kind of pick your brain about, you know, what that was like, you know.
Yeah.
What? When does it come out? It comes.
What is it about?
What is it about? It's a heist. I don't know where that person is. It's a heist movie. So we steal a bunch of money and we are on the run.
You break even?
And I break even.
It doesn't work out.
No.
My hiatus was kind of very much kind of about personal development and, you know, getting married.
Yeah, that's all right. Yeah, that's really what I did as well. And we got a little puppy, yeah.
Thank you.
Hi. What inspired you into being an actor? And also, when you're watching the 100, how do you feel watching yourself?
What inspired me to be an actor? I was really young. How old are you?
Yeah, I was going to say.
I was 11 when I started. So I was going to a drama class because I was quite a shy kid, and my mum kind of thought it'd be a good idea, you know, open up in like a safe environment, and I did that in drama, and I just thought this is what I want to do for the rest of my life, and so I started auditioning. I got a kids show for Disney, and then I just kept on going, and here we are. And then the second part of that was, what was the second part? Oh, watching myself on TV. It's always strange. It's always weird. But, you know, sometimes it's kind of cool as well. You get to see, because when you're filming, you don't really know how things are going to turn out, especially with all the special effects and stuff we have on our show. So it's pretty wild to watch when everything comes together.
Do you want to go, Tess?
Go for it.
Oh, okay. I don't know, like it's kind of one of those things that I did at school, and I actually went to university for geological engineering. Some engineers out here, great. Yeah, I quit. And then went into creative writing and started writing plays. You know, I got a grant when I was 19 and then started performing then. I guess I was pretty like I guess the word would be arrogant, because I couldn't find the person to act in my place, so I did it. Wow, Bob. And so then from there, got into TV and stuff like that, so I guess, yeah, it's just something that I enjoyed doing it. I didn't realise that I loved it until later on. I didn't even really recognise myself as an actor or a performer until probably about season 3 of this show. I really had a problem with it, kind of calling myself a performer. And watching myself, I'm highly, highly critical of myself, so it's more of a tool to get better. I can't really enjoy it, to be honest. But there are occasions where you go, oh, that was pretty cool, when you can kind of step out of that. But for the most part, I'm pretty analytical and can't enjoy it. Yeah.
I'm the same way. I can't watch myself on TV. It's a tough time. I don't know, like when I'm watching the show, sometimes I just like, I won't watch my scenes, I'll watch your guys' scenes. Keep going. But in terms of like when I started acting, I was like a pretty strange kid growing up. So I was always like, I was full of energy and I was always creating characters and I was always talking in different voices and I was really kind of like physically expressive and I always wanted to put on performances for my family. And I'm doing it right now. Here we go, guys. Dancing like Elaine on Seinfeld. But yeah, so I had a lot of energy. My parents put me into acting. I started playing sports, soccer, and that kind of took over for a bit. But I just always knew that I wanted to be an actress. And I just didn't do that in high school, and I didn't do that in university. I studied actually here in Concordia. And when I was going to university, I was really not liking my program, and I was like, I'm gonna go to the theater school at Concordia, and I took my first acting class, and I remember it was actually around this time, because it was summertime, and I walked out, and I was like, I'm gonna be an actor! Just into the sunshine, and I called my mom, and I was like, Mom, I'm coming home, I'm gonna be an actress. She was like, anyways, honey. But I just knew it was just like, it just felt so right. So despite I started when I was a kid and I kind of ignored it throughout most of my life, and I'm really happy that I came back to it because it was just like, it was just, you know, a big part of my life and I love it so much. So yeah.
You're damn good too.
Oh, thanks, babe.
That might be about 3 questions, so I apologize if everyone can't get their questions in. You do have your autograph panels.
Yeah, after this, I believe, yeah.
Directly after this. So we're going over to the Roman side.
Hey, hello again.
Just number one, thank you for the hard work that you guys put into the role, because your performances are really captivating, and every time the new season goes up, you gotta watch it right away, and you can't stop watching it. But my question is, if you could be in a movie that was made either before you were born or like when you were really young, so basically a role like you never had the chance to go for, what movie would it be and who would you play and why?
I mean, I love Karate Kid, but I really would have liked to have been in Back to the Future. Yeah, that would have been cool. 1, 2, or not so much 3, but definitely 1 or 2.
Gosh, I don't know. I mean, I love the movie Almost Famous, and I love the Penny Lane role, so I would have loved to.
Great choice.
Yeah.
You dress up as her?
I did for Halloween, yeah. Yep.
Maybe. I love that answer. Okay. I love the movie The Princess Bride. It's like my all-time favorite movie. What? And I would play Andre the Giant.
I love it.
I can see you. Thank you, Bob. Thank you.
Size 11s.
They're in the agreement. Thank you.
Thank you.
like a character that died, like which one would it be?
Well,
You say that every time.
I say it every time. Imagine how different Jaha would have been. Well,
I do Rowan, but I mean, I would just love to have Zach back on set. Yeah.
I still miss like Jasper's like. I mean, he got really depressed at the end, obviously.
Yeah.
But if he could come back
well, Monty.
as the larrikin that he once was, I would just love that. I mean, yeah.
So, since you guys are in Quebec, first of all, you should really try a poutine. It's going to change your life. A meal in Quebec. What's amazing about the 100 is like the possibility of the show are endless. So if you guys could change maybe one thing in the past and maybe explore a different storyline, what would it be? Sorry if it's difficult.
There was one thing that Bellamy said about the nightblood working, and it actually worked for Clarke, and it would have worked for everyone that was there. So had they done that, instead of going to the rocket ship up to the ring, all had become nightbloods and spent 6 years down on Earth with Clarke, how different that would have been. Yeah, thanks. Because then they would have all been able to work as a team and maybe even open the bunker. Maybe Blood Rainer didn't turn into Blood Rainer.
Yeah.
You know?
I like it.
Did you email Jason?
Dear Jason. Yeah.
If you could quit the 100, would you and why? Would you or not and why?
If we could quit the 100, would you and why? I mean, I get to now work with my wife, and that's kind of something that you don't really get to do as actors. You know, like the cast and crew that we have are amazing. It's like a family, and look, having worked for like since I was 19, what we have as a unit up there is quite special to me, and you don't always have that on other shows. So no, I would not leave the show just because of the friendships and everything that I've made, and obviously.
Yeah, we have got this out of it.
No, it has a special place in my heart. So
same.
Yeah.
Same.
I don't know if you enjoy the other content on CW, but a couple seasons ago in Arrow, they had Green Arrow admit that the reason he killed so many people in the earlier seasons is because he secretly enjoyed it. So I wanted to know if you felt your character secretly enjoyed killing people.
Josephine bloody loves it.
Josephine couldn't even kill Murphy.
Yeah, but
she was like, "That's it. So much for forever. I'm cutting your legs."
It was his federal lottery.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah. I think you like what you're good at, and I think Echo's good at killing people, so I think there is a part of her that likes that. But, I don't know. Yeah, so that's that.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Well, first things first, I'll say to Bob, nice to see you again.
Oh, thanks, mate.
We met 3 years ago.
I know, there's been a lot of people here that I met 3 years ago, and they've been so wonderful. It's nice to see the faces again. I'm sorry I don't remember names.
Well, I have your autograph, and we were in a photo op together.
We got those moments. Are we having one this weekend?
No.
Oh. I'm sorry I upset you.
Oh, God.
Oh, okay, I'll just leave then, shall I?
My question is for Eliza. So, this season, which of the two characters you've been playing this season have you had the most fun with?
What do you think?
Clarke or Josephine?
Josephine has been a ball. I love playing her. It's just, being able to kind of not only really change it up, I mean, we always do, our characters do always grow and evolve, but to actually play a completely different character has been, it's such a breath of fresh air and really challenging, you know, and fun. It's just really exciting, so I have to say.
How good is she at it, by the way?
And thank you. Okay, cool. There you go.
People that didn't get to the microphone, but Ronan.
Hi. So your characters have been saying for so long that you've been surviving, but now you have to live. Do you guys think that individually, as like the characters, will be able to have their happy ending?
I would love for my character to be happy. But, you know, it's not this show, basically. Wrong show.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
It'd be lovely, you know, if we found some sort of peace within ourselves and with each other. But, I mean, it's the 100. Yeah.
And I don't think that, I mean, I think we all want the best for our characters and we all want them to, you know, be happy and stuff like that, but I'm not sure that would make, like, great television, I think. Or, you know, it's a different show, but, yeah.
We do want that.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Well, I think that was our last question, guys, but thank you so much for
Thank you
joining
guys
us.
so much.